Okay, we're good to go.
All right. Welcome, everyone. We're so excited to have you with us to kind of wrap up this fun little 3-day event that we've been doing the past few days. We're so thankful for joining us and reading all the posts and then hopping on here tonight. So hopefully you guys are going to find, or you have found the last couple days, that you're seeing that Plexus is something that's worth a try for you. Whether it's for health or for wellness, or you're sort of wondering if this could work for me. Maybe an extra $500 or $1,000 a month could benefit my family, or whatever. Maybe you're seeing those things. This little meeting tonight, we're going to try to keep super short, like 20 minutes or less. Megan and I are just going to share a few things, some product stories, some financial stories, different welcome packs of products that you can purchase, and just a little bit about those. So as we get started, I want to introduce myself and tell you a little bit of my story. My name's Carrie Netherton. I have now been with Plexus for 6 years, which kind of blows my mind because I don't really remember. I don't want to say I don't remember life before Plexus, but it's been in my life for so many years that it's hard to remember what it used to be like sometimes. I was your typical mom. I woke up tired every morning. It didn't matter what time I went to bed. I needed a nap daily, I felt like. And if I didn't get one, I was cranky, tired, didn't feel good. Sugar cravings, out the wazoo. I feel like that's kind of a female thing, but as a mom, you just always kind of reach for those sugary snacks or sugary treats. And Plexus just kind of fell into my lap one summer. I was a teacher at a small private school, and it just kind of fell in my lap one summer. I immediately noticed that I didn't need to nap and that my sugar cravings were greatly reduced. So, like I said, before Plexus, I thought my life was just mom life. I didn't think of myself as an unhealthy person. I thought the things I was struggling with were normal. I thought being tired was normal. I thought not having a lot of energy, needing naps, sugar cravings, I thought all that was very, very normal. Just because I didn't have some major health issue, I thought, I don't probably, need something like this. But I saw it helped with energy and I saw it helped with sugar cravings. So I immediately wanted to try it. I very quickly noticed those things. And then soon after, my allergies disappeared. I was a 365 days a year allergy med taker. I have not taken any since. I had my third pregnancy was my only Plexus pregnancy, night and day different from my first two. I just had so many things over the last 6 years that have been beneficial for me and my family. So tonight, like I said, we just want to go over a few things. And whether you might be here in search of something, a bigger health or medical issue than what I just named. I mean, Megan's going to mention a few I know, and we're just going to tell you just very short about them. If you are thinking of somebody tonight that you're like, man, I really wish that they could have been on tonight, don't worry, we are recording. So you guys can get the recording to them after this is over with. I'm going to introduce my sweet friend, Megan. And I am so thankful that she trusted me and joined me. And we've been on this journey now for 5 years together. She joined about 9 months after I started. And so I'm just so thankful that she joined me, and I'm going to turn it over to her.
Hey guys. All right. So my name is Megan Goff, and I just had our 7th baby 5 weeks ago. And so my life is busy. It's full. I say busy in a good way. It's a big blessing, but Plexus has been such a gift. And I'm so thankful that Carrie had the guts to share about Plexus on Facebook, because honestly, I had heard about Plexus from multiple people, but didn't really give it the time of day until I saw multiple people educating about gut health because I said no way for almost 2 years. And I was naturally very, very skeptical. But I thought it wasn't for me because it looked like it was either for people that were diabetic or that needed weight loss. And I was in a health crisis at that point and was just like, that's not for me. And it wasn't until I saw some information that basically clicked with me. I was someone that really, was into health and wellness. I valued supplements, and I had worked with a naturopath for almost 2 years, and she really furthered my interest and belief in how supplements can help overcome a myriad of health issues. And I was someone that was my trigger. I mean, there's a lot of people have different triggers. I was in the middle of a health storm, and so my trigger was mold exposure. Now, not every single person has that kind of thing happen to them, but maybe for you it's been like 2 decades of the standard American diet, or maybe it's been an overuse of antibiotics or pharmaceutical drugs or antibiotics, did I say that? Or birth control. Like, there's different things that can like basically shake the balance of your ecosystem in your body. And I've been so blessed to just have more information. And so that's what we're here to do tonight, is just help educate so you have more knowledge. I so wish I would have had a 3-day event like this in an informational call, when I was in the midst of hearing about Plexus, because it would have helped me make a decision sooner. And I wouldn't have sat in that discomfort for almost 2 years, figuring out what was all going on with my health. Now, I'm thankful for the journey. And my naturopath really taught me the value of supplements, because she told me, she's like, Megan, if you don't stay on a quality multivitamin, a good probiotic, and a good omega, your autoimmune type symptoms are going to end up returning. And so when I finally decided to try Plexus, I was up to a certain point in my health. So like my thyroid issues you're back in normal range. I was starting to feel better, but not everything was fixed. Okay. I still had weird blood sugar problems, and my gut was still in the process of healing. I was reactive to so many foods. Thankfully, my anxiety had subsided and a lot of the fatigue had gone away. But I will say, in my first week of Plexus, I noticed an uptake in my energy, better mood. Like, I was excited to like dance with my kids. And then I noticed less sugar cravings. So those were my top little tiny health wins in my first week of using the Pink Drink, Probio 5, and Bio Cleanse. And it took me a long process to really see all of my health goals realized. But I was someone that was sick. Okay, I had more gut health healing to do than the average person. So it was a good 4 to 6 months, which is why I tell people Plexus is not a magic cure. It's not a quick fix. You have to stay consistent and committed to the process, because it is a process. So we're going to just blitzy overview really quick a couple of product combos, and I'm going to just explain the core, like, what should we say? I'll just say the 4 core pillars really fast. So we deal with blood sugar balance, gut health, reducing inflammation, and nutrient absorption. Those are the 4 big pillars. But I will say, like, just in terms of kind of categorizing the products, we have gut healing, weight management, and skin. Okay, so think of the products in those categories. I think that's really helpful. And kind of think to yourself, like, which category you would prioritize for your health, because we're here to help you find solutions to any sort of problem that you have. Okay, so maybe you're someone that is looking to up level. Maybe you're someone that runs marathons, you're very performance based, you value supplements, your friend is talking about supplements, you're like, sure, tell me about your products, right? Or maybe you're someone like me that has a trigger of some sort. Maybe it was mold, maybe it's Lyme disease, maybe it's an autoimmune stuff, maybe it's like mystery symptoms that you're like, okay, I'm middle-aged and I don't feel very good. What's going on with my health? So usually people have one of those 4 areas out of balance. And so what the Plexus products do, it's not magic stuff. It's not anything. It's honestly really, really simple. But these products help bring the body back into balance, back into homeostasis. So I'm actually going to share my screen really quickly, and we're going to go over some of the products really fast, because I think it's interesting, and the more you know, the better you'll do. So you've spent a couple days with us learning and just hearing different people's health stories. And so I'm going to show you really quickly some of our most popular welcome packs. And so the first one we'll look at really quickly is the Gut Advanced Welcome Pack. This one is actually one of the newer ones. And I love the fact that there's 2 bags of Slim. So the Slim is the pink drink that helps to regulate and balance blood sugar. There's actually 2 different kinds of Slim. The microbiome Slim helps with gut health. The hunger control has more fiber, and it helps with hunger control. So more of on the weight loss end of things. I honestly tell people, if you are kind of curious and you're not sure which one to do, just pick one. And then the next month you can swap it out in your subscription and try the other one. So I like this one because it really focuses on blood sugar, your immune system, which is going to be revamping your gut health, and nutrient absorption, right? So you're adding in, you have your pink drink, and then you have Probio 5 and BioCleanse, which those two particular products really help clear out candida yeast in the gut. You have your Vital Biome, which is a cedar. That's what I call it, because it has several different beneficial strains of probiotics. And then you have your X Factor Plus, which is a multivitamin, multi-mineral. It has aloe, so it helps the absorption of what you're getting. And so that's your gut health pack. These bigger packs I really like because you're getting a more comprehensive view of Plexus. You're getting to sample more products to see what you absolutely love, and it's more bang for your buck. I'm a mom of a lot of kids, so I like to buy in bulk. It makes a lot of sense to me. So it's so you're basically getting you're paying less per product. Also, we'll look at this Family Essentials pack, and you'll see this. So the Family Essentials Welcome Pack is great if you have a family, because you get the pink drink, you get lean shakes, which are amazingly delicious. You can pick your flavor. There's either vanilla or chocolate. I think there's mocha, and there's some vegan options also. You have the Mega Kids Microbiome DHA supplement. It's a drink stick pack. My kids love it. And then you have your X Factor Kids, which is a chewable vitamin, but also combined with a probiotic. And then you still have your gut health supplements and your multivitamin, plus the plant-based omega, which is Mega X. The Joyome Beauty Advanced Welcome Pack is basically, you have your pink drink, your omega, and your vitamin, and then it's combined with our collagen and our Joyome skincare. And those are great because, you know, we always talk about how what happens in your gut shows on your skin. And I love the fact that Plexus has a product line now of consciously clean, cruelty-free skincare. And it's a very simple skincare line. Like, it's an AM serum and a PM serum. It's simple. The collagen is actually a powder that you mix into any drink. I like to put it in my lean shake. You could put it in your coffee, you can put it in your tea, you can put it in your pink drink, shake it up and drink it. And that collagen really helps. I don't know if any of you are collagen users, but I have been taking collagen for years, and so I was pumped when Plexus came out with theirs, because theirs has a superfood blend. And in addition to, of course, how Plexus formulates their products, is you're always getting multiple products in one. So love. You might want to check that out. If you want glowing, moisturized, youthful looking skin with less fine lines and wrinkles, you need to be doing the Joyome and the collagen. If you're currently using the Joyome or collagen, type in the comments what you've noticed so far and what you like about it. Okay, so there's a lot of different welcome packs that are the bulk packs. Another one I'll just highlight really fast is the Renew You one. This is one of my favorites because a lot of people have gut health issues, but they also want to see weight loss. And sometimes the weight loss doesn't happen as quickly as on the triplex alone, which I'll talk about in a minute. And so if you're really wanting more bang for your buck, you want to see results the quickest, you have gut health issues, plus you have weight loss goals, do the Renew You Essentials pack, or even this Healthy Weight Advanced pack, okay? You have your lean shakes, you have your MetaBurn. If you do the Healthy Weight pack, you'll get the balance also. And what I love about the Renew You pack is that it has active. If you have never used active, it is one of my faves. And I don't drink it necessarily for the energy, but because there's specific ingredients that help with adrenal health and brain health, it's a winner. Justin actually takes it as a post-workout, pre-workout, whatever you want to call that, and he really likes that. Okay, we're gonna skip down to this Everyday Wellness Pack. If you're really working on your immune system, I would recommend this $99 welcome pack. It has Probio 5, Vital Biome, X Factor Plus, and Ease. And I will highlight Ease really quickly and say you can have Ease as an add-on to any of these welcome packs, and I highly recommend it, and here's why. Because it basically eats systemic inflammation in your blood, and inflammation is a biggie. I mean, it's important to watch what you're eating so you're not eating highly inflammatory foods, but also a lot of us just have a lot of inflammation in our bodies. And so there's specific enzymes that help break that down, and Ease is a winner, okay? Think turmeric, think bromelain, think all of those. Well, there's actually a really high-powered omega that helps your body actually create its own anti-inflammatories. So super cool science behind that. But I would actually recommend adding in the Ease to any welcome pack. especially if you have pain and inflammation, even like bowel inflammation. If you use the E's, you'll be less likely to have detox symptoms. So you can lock that in your memory bank. Okay, really quickly, just blitzy blitz really fast. I want to highlight this pack right here. We can all see that. This is the Triplex Welcome Pack. And this is the core cornerstone basic pack that Plexus offers. It's what I would say 99% of people are using in Plexus, and here's why. Because when you get your gut healthy, you start to reduce pretty much every symptom in the book, all right? And the Slim helps to regulate imbalanced blood sugar. That's linked to your energy. That's linked to your sleep patterns. That's linked to your hormones because your master hormone is insulin, la, 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 all the things, right? And then you have your 2 products for gut health. And I'll just quick story. When I started Plexus, I put our son Benjamin on Probio 5, the Superman probiotic. I keep it in my drawer because I like to show people. Superman probiotic, it's super simple. 5 beneficial strains of bacteria, a couple of enzymes that break down candida yeast in the gut. That's why this is such a powerhouse. It was 1/4 of the price of what I was using through my naturopath. His eczema went away within a month. And that's when I knew that I had something to share with people, because I know so many moms are trying to figure out why their kids are constipated, why their kids have eczema, why their kids have these weird wonky symptoms or behavior issues. A lot of times it goes back to what's going on in the gut. If you have kids that like get stomach flu every year and get it multiple times, maybe you have a big family like me and you're always like, how do I keep us healthier? Probio 5, guys, this will help your immune systems. So that is a brief explanation. Obviously, you can see there's multiple welcome packs, and I'm not going to go over all of them tonight, but I just wanted to show you really quickly some of our favorites. And I will say that one thing that I love about these like larger packs is that the triplex is at the core of most of them. And so if you're like, whoa, I really need the triplex, but then I want something for my hubby, or I want to have my kids on the microbiome drink, or maybe you're looking at a couple of other things, to work on your health goals, those big bulk packs are fabulous. So let me see how to stop the share. There we go. Okay, back to real life, back to normal. So I'm going to kick it back over to Carrie, but I just wanted to share really quickly. So if you're someone that has seen some differences using Plexus, can you pop in the chat, either if you're on Zoom or if you're on the live stream, pop in the chat thread what you've seen change in your health. We would love for you guys to all share what's been helpful to you. And also just to know that you don't need a coping mechanism. I know a lot of us like depend on our 100-ounce Coke, or you're dependent on, the Ben and Jerry's ice cream after the kids go to bed, or maybe you have your secret stash of, Reese's peanut butter cups or whatever those things are. I will just say, when you get your gut healthy, you don't need all those things. Your taste buds start to change. You start to crave water. It's really, really crazy how all of us, I think, can give testament to the fact that when you get your gut healthy and you get the candida cleared out and it's more of in balance, you don't crave all that stuff and you don't need it. And that stuff that you crave a lot of times is what feeds candida. It's what really plays into inflammation and hormone imbalances and constipation and all of those things. So we don't want to be poisoning ourselves. We actually want to be fighting disease with what we're eating and what we're consuming. So I'm going to actually kick it back over to Carrie, but really quickly, I think the encouraging thing is, because we've seen the masses benefit from Plexus, we know that the products work, and because of that, the business opportunity works. And some of you may be thinking, well, I don't know that I'm going to say anything to anyone, I just feel like I'm going to use the products for myself. I will just always encourage you to consider who you could help. Maybe it's one person that you think of that, oh, they do have those IBS symptoms. I wonder if this could help them. So I just encourage you to kind of think through the people that you know and the people that you love, because you never know how what we have in Plexus might be an answer for them. So I would just encourage you to jump off the cliff, not to sit in your discomfort for another 2 months or 2 years, but just decide to try it. I mean, you're not out anything. You still have the 60-day money-back guarantee. And we're excited to help you get started if you decide to get started in the next day or the next 24 hours or so. I'm going to kick it back to Carrie, and we're going to share really quickly a little bit about the sharing aspect, just because that part has been as life-changing as the products have been to our health. And so I'd love for Carrie to just share a little bit about how the business has impacted her family.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. So those packs, I'm with Megan. She named like all my favorites. And we didn't have that many options whenever I started 6 years ago. And some of those packs, I wish I could buy that like all together, like you guys. So you guys have an awesome opportunity, and I hope you have an eye on one. So your first thought, probably looking at those, are, ugh, like affording it is something kind of in the back of your mind. Me, let me tell you a little. I was gonna tell, like Megan said, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story. I said I was a private school teacher at a small private school here in town, and my husband was a paramedic. He had just finished school. He got like all the different licensures that he could as a paramedic. And he was gone a lot with clinicals, working 24-hour shifts. It was just a lot. He wasn't around much. We had debt, I felt like, for days, plenty of student loan debt sitting with me that I brought into our marriage. It was all my fault. And we were living somewhat paycheck to paycheck, where there wasn't wiggle room for many extras. So it got put on like a small credit card. And again, I just kind of thought that's the way life, like that's the way life was. That's the way life was going to be. And as a mom, you just have a hard time a lot of times spending money on yourself. You'll buy for your kids, you'll buy for everybody else before you're going to buy for you. But I was really tired of feeling tired all the time. And I just wanted to feel better, have more energy. I felt like when I got more energy, I was just a better mom. And so that's what I was really looking for. So I wasn't going to share with anyone, kind of like Megan said. I was like, man, not for me. I told my mom and my sister. They're like, yeah, let's do this together. But I wasn't going to share. But like I said earlier, I noticed the energy and the sugar craving so quickly that I couldn't not share. And I got my first paycheck, and it was $200. So it was like 200 and some odd change. And I thought, oh, my student loans, what a huge like relief to be able to put that extra $200 that I just made with Plexus that I wasn't expecting towards my student loans and not have to take that out of our like monthly budget. So when I saw that, it was like, oh, what can this do for us? What can this do for our family? And then I was like, well, if it can help me with an extra $200 a month, who else can it help? So in less than 2 years, fast forward, it was 20 months or something like that. I'd earned a free trip to Hawaii. We'd earned a car, and I was making what would have taken me 5 years teaching. I made in a year with Plexus. That I did not even dream was a possibility. We have been able to pay off all of our debt. We bought a new home. We cash flowed renovations on it. And best of all, over the years, my husband has taken off summers a couple times from work just because he could, because we had the Plexus income, and because summers are when the kids and I were home. So he would take that time off and spend with us. But even better, this spring, we were actually able to cash flow the start of his new business. So now he can still be a paramedic part-time, which he still has a desire to do. But yet he started his own business so he can make his own hours. So again, huge blessing for us to be together more, and for him to be his own boss, and to just have that financial blessing that we have had. So in the comments, whether you are on Facebook or you are on Zoom, I want to know what you guys would do with like an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. What would that do for your family? How much would that bless your family? Would you, is that going to go towards your Christmas? New tires, paying off a credit card? Would you be able to cut back on some hours? Would your husband be able to cut back on some hours? Finish renovating, pay off your mortgage. It's endless. And that's currently what we're working on. We're currently working on paying off our mortgage. So hopefully we'll have that done thanks to Plexus, thanks to this financial blessing that we were not expecting. And I want to challenge you, if you're listening to this, like envision this for yourself, because it's not just me. It's not just Megan. Many of us have done this, and you can too. And that's what we are wanting to encourage you and anybody else who you want to share this video with. So I'm going to pass it back to Megan for her to share just a little bit more and wrap things up for us.
Hey, thank you, Carrie, for sharing. Yeah, that's what I think is the beautiful thing, is you don't have to be any one type of person. My husband was in road construction. He was a military guy, and he and I both, he's standing at the door here. He and I both are home with our kids. We travel, we homeschool. Well, we don't travel right now, but we normally travel, we homeschool. We love working from home and having the freedom to not be a slave to the alarm clock, not to have the Sunday night anxiety. not to be living, with someone else's agenda in mind because he has to rush off to work and be gone dark to dark, and me at home feeling like a single mom. And so what a blessing it's been. I mean, it's been a complete surprise. We were praying for something and Plexus came along, and it's morphed into something that we didn't expect. And the wonderful thing is right now is a fabulous time. Honestly, it's better than when we started, in my opinion, because Plexus as a company is just in a different place than it was. And there's just so many more incentives. There's more products. There's better combos. There's just a lot of great training. And I think just in general, people are really considering their physical health right now. They're looking to up level in terms of their immune systems and keeping their families healthy, but they're also concerned and thinking about their financial health and how important a second income stream is, especially before you need one. So all that to say, we are open books. If you have specific questions, feel free to reach out and ask us. Follow us on Facebook. We're happy to share our lives with you. But tonight we did want to offer a fun little special. So if you're ready to get started, please contact your sponsor. But there'll be a fun little graphic that drops with the specifics. But basically, here's the scoop. If you decide to get started on one of the big bulk packs, you get to select any $35 product or below of your choice. So we will be gifting that out for the next 24 hours if you decide to get started. If you want to do more of the basic pack, then you can qualify for a $10 Target or Amazon gift card. So kind of fun. We wanted to do this fun little Blitzy special for all of you who have joined our 3-day event today. If you have someone that you're thinking of, be sure to share this video with them and let them know about the benefits of Plexus. So thanks for joining us tonight. We're wrapping off. Thanks, Carrie, for sharing. We'll talk to y'all soon.